All right, guys, today we're going to be doing a sous vide beef chuck. We're going to do it for 20 hours at 165. Then we're going to pull it off, smoke it for about 2 hours, get it that smoky flavor, and then we'll braise it at the end for about an hour covered. It's going to shred apart. It's going to be juicy, smoky, super delicious. And we're going to just let it set overnight, 20 hours, guys. First, let me show you guys how I vacuum sealed this beef chuck or chuck roast. But yeah, this is from Costco, really quality, nice marbling. You'll see right now, beautiful piece of meat. Let's get started. All right, my friends, let's start off with some Worcestershire sauce, and this is just one I bought from Smart and Final. You can use any brand, like it doesn't matter, dude. Go ahead and spread it on with your hand and go bare hand, and then go ahead and put some SPG. This is just salt, pepper, and garlic. Get a nice rub on here. I didn't want to go too crazy, just keeping it very simple with the SPG. All right, and hit both sides. You don't need to put anything else other than this. You can use olive oil as a binder. I'm just using Worcestershire sauce because that's what I like on beef. And this is an experiment, but I've tried Worcestershire and I like it. So here's a tip. When you're putting this in your vacuum sealed bag, your sous vide bag, go ahead and fold the top about 3 or 4 inches and fold it back. So when you seal it, there's no juices or any kind of thing that's in the way. Here's some garlic cloves, and what I do is I put them in a cup and I warm it up in the micro for about 10 seconds and I shake it, and I'm able to take out those garlics. Put it in this vac bag and go ahead and seal it up nice and tight. You're gonna get this product right here. Make sure it's nice and clean looking like this, and it has a little smiley face. Next, we're gonna get our circulator or sous vide stick. At 165 at 20 hours is a great temperature to break down all the muscle fibers in this giant piece of meat. All right, guys, I set it to 20 hours. I'll see you guys in 20 hours. But the reason I'm doing this style of sous vide is for experiment reasons, but also my son just got braces. And just want to get this meat as tender. Got that tenderness. Tender as possible. He's my biggest fan, as you know, but he likes that barky barbecue. But now I have to switch things up a little bit, make everything a little bit less barky, still with good bark, but even more tender. For me personally, I like things not super fall off the bone. That's my preference, but this is a sous vide experiment, so we're gonna just try it out. But definitely shredded beef, it'll be easy on them, and definitely I'm not gonna complain. So let's try it out. I'm gonna take you guys through this ride and see what we can learn from this. All right, so I'll see you in 20 hours. All right, guys, it's been 20 hours. We're gonna go ahead and check on this and remove this. This thing did its job. Just gonna unplug it here and get ready to check out this sous vide chuck roast. We have this little pan. I'm gonna put all the juices in there. So like I said, this is the first time I do this. Oh my God, this thing is super soft. There's a grip of juices. Oh my God, look at all that juice. Jeez. Put it in the bag and letting all that juice come out. It's important that you save all these juices because we're gonna use it to braise it later. That'll make a great gravy, right? Wow. Already I can see it's pretty tender. I'm gonna be very careful with this because I want to pat it dry. So what we're gonna do is smoke it next. But as you can see, it's already jiggly. So it's pretty much shreddable already, but I'm not gonna try it because I want to smoke it. Be very careful pulling this out of the bag. So after 20 hours, got some pretty nice looking beef chuck roast here. So let me give you guys a closer view. All we're gonna do is pat it dry and we're gonna season it. This might be the way I make it now. You know, I've made them a few times and sometimes they just weren't to my standard. Sometimes they're good, but the whole point is getting consistency, right? curious to see if it will shred. It's very close to shredding, but you can tell it needs a little bit more. So we're just gonna leave it alone, stick to the plan. We're gonna go with the good old Texas rub for this, since it's beef. Can never go wrong. I like the Killer Hogs. The reason we're seasoning it again is to develop a bark when we smoke it. And all this pepper, all this rub is gonna help us do that. Just gonna let that rest for a little while, and then we're gonna throw it in our smoker. We're smoking on this electric Masterbuilt 30-incher, and we're using hickory chips soaked lightly in water for a couple seconds and then drain. That's the favorite way that I like to smoke. And we're gonna leave these vents slightly open. And we got some organic beef broth from Trader Joe's. Here were the juices from the sous vide bag, and now I'm gonna pour a cup of the organic beef broth, and you can see that it's pretty dang close. So it's a good beef broth, by the way. We're gonna put our chuck roasts in here, cover them tightly with some aluminum foil, and back into the smoker for another 2.5 hours. All right, and we're gonna let this thing go slow and low still at 225. All right, guys, it's time to check on this beef. See how the results are. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Come on. As you can hear from the sound, this meat is pulling apart very easily. It's tender, it's smoky, and it smells damn good. So let's try some. Now that you guys saw how easily this shreds, this is definitely the best method on how to make chuck roast. You sous vide it for 20 hours, then you smoke it for another 1 hour to 2 hours low, then you cover it, you put the beef broth, you put the same juices that it was in the sous vide, and then you add it with the beef broth as well, and you just cover it another 2.5 hours, covered tightly, and boom, you get this delicious beef. Super tender. Look at that. Just pulls apart. That's tendonism. Got the smoke. Dude, freaking money. A little taste tester over here. How's that beef? Is it good? You like it? Bro, look at this.
The flavor is really good.
Just pulls apart.
It's like really
smoky,
soft.
super soft.
Yeah, it's really soft.
It only took 24 hours to cook. That's how it's done.
It's gonna be good with tacos.
Dude, look at this.
So.
Don't go anywhere just yet. I'm making tacos for the family first, and then I'm gonna try my tacos. And I got my son hooked up, got my daughter hooked up, and I'm gonna prepare my tacos, and we're gonna go in for that bite. And let's just see how delicious these things taste. And I like to give mine a little reverse sear, get a little crunchy side on it. That's just my preference. Like I've told you guys, I like the bark. Now, let's try some of these tacos. Damn. More bite. God damn. So worth the wait. Phenomenal. Tender, smoky. Everything you would ever want in beef.
Simply amazing, bro. Damn.